Green Country Custom Baits. I know we've been off not painting for about 6 months. So anyway, I hope you guys will welcome me back. We've got some cool patterns lined up for this year. By the way, happy 2023. This is the New Year's Day, and we're going to drop this video tonight. We'll get back on a routine schedule, hopefully, on uploading videos every Saturday. And we've got some real cool patterns coming up. Today, I don't know if you can see that one behind me, we're going to be matching an old discontinued bandit color called the Pineapple. Joe, I hope you like this video, and I know you're going to like these baits. We're going to do a couple of different things for him, and then we got a true custom color coming up to you next week. So if you want to, join in. We're going to go spray some paint. Okay, we've got our 3 baits. We got 2 Bandit 200 crankbaits and a bomber that our customer wants in the discontinued pineapple color. Showed a picture of it at the beginning, and we'll look at one at the end. So fairly simple pattern. We're running about 20 psi. We've got transparent yellow in our brush, and we are going to go very lightly on the belly. So we want that, a lot of the white to show through in that belly color, and we'll get a little darker as we go to the top. This is primarily a yellow bait. Now we're just going to start darkening, layering the paint as we go toward the top of the bait. Do a quick heat set, see where we're at. Pretty good. We'll go ahead and show you all 3 baits here. Just starting off, light coat. Now I'm just, damn air compressor's running. I'm just barely pulling back on the trigger. I want to get underneath that hook hanger so I don't leave any white, but on this first coat, just very, very light pressure, or very light paint release. And we'll let paint somewhat fall down the sides. And we'll do a quick heat set on all 3. Okay, so for the next color, we're going to just tip the throat with a little fluorescent orange, and I'm spraying on the tape. And again, not a lot of paint, so we don't want that particular color real dark. Next color we have is a light brown. We're going to just do a stripe right from the nose to the tail. I'm not really worried about the atomization on this one. I've got the pressure a little bit high, as you can tell, because we're going to come back over that with some splatter. I'm going to go back over that third one. I don't know if you can see that or not on the camera, but I put a little too much reducer, or it didn't mix extremely well right there. Back my pressure back off as well. Okay. Now, before I go back with the brown splatter, we're going to just color the nose of this bait with some green. Just hitting the front side of that. Below the eyes, a little up into the forehead. All right, stippling effect. So this bait has brown splatter. And I'm not doing real big droplets here, just running 10, 12 PSI right now. I do have a pretty thinned out paint. And we'll just go ahead and show you all three lures in this particular video. Since the first one back, we'll make it a little longer. Find out if you guys are still enjoying watching some custom paint techniques. Again, this is a matched pattern. And if some of you that haven't looked or watched some of my stippling effect videos, I've just taken the nozzle cap off, have very thin paint, and working the trigger. I don't know where you're at watching your videos, but we've had just unbelievable, beautiful weather here since pretty much this entire week leading up to New Year's Day. We had run over. We had take a big trip to Pennsylvania the week before when that Arctic front came through the entire northeast, I guess, and dropped our temperatures down here to in the negative temperatures, which is a rarity in the state of Oklahoma. Sorry to bore you to death, but I've got to clean out some paint. And yeah, got extremely cold. We were fortunate while we were in the Pennsylvania area to really not get any of that. We left out on a Friday, had to catch a plane going to North Carolina, American Airlines, holy cow. had a 8-hour layover in Charlotte. Not something I would wish on my worst enemy, to be honest with you. Full of airport completely packed full of people. We were fortunate to get out of there. A lot of other people did not. Had canceled flights all over the place. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of that. Probably tired of hearing about it on the media or through the media. A lot of coverage over that. So I don't fly very often. In fact, first time I've flown in 10 years and enjoyed the flight. It was a little bit bumpy with all those storms coming in, and on that Friday, but even after the layover, we returned to our home state 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and thank goodness all the ice and most of the ice and stuff, the roads were good. We were able to make the 1.5-hour trip home. So we have enjoyed what we call our Christmas break, and we're going to go back to work on Tuesday. So thought this would be a great time to do a batch of videos, and you're going to really like the videos that we're going to be putting out here. Sorry I'm taking so long, but got 4 airbrushes full of stuff, and I'm a little rusty. But anyway, I think we've been in the 60s for the last 4 or 5 days. So if you're up north, I feel for you. If you're cold, I'm not a cold weather guy. Just not big on the cold weather. So really all we've got to do on this pattern is paint the eyes. And what we've got going on here is we have fluorescent red eyes. And in order to get that to pop, we got to first lay down a little white. So that's why I'm getting these brushes cleaned out. Sorry I did it on your time, and again, I might edit it out. We're going to be using our old hole stencil that you've seen me use for years and years. We're going to add just a little bit of wicked white and a little fluorescent red. To that brush. And we'll be ready to spray some paint. Yeah, buddy. All right. So we're going to pick, see if you can see this. Oh, yeah. I'm going to stand it up. I don't really want it. Yeah, we'll go about that size. Whatever that is, 9/32s, 9/32 hole. Again, when you've done a big clean out and you've used water or any other cleaning solution, always blow it out good. Make sure you're running straight paint. This would be the worst time that you could possibly have to mess your bait up. Right here at the finish line. Now, what that white's going to do is just give us a really good neutral base for red. You know, a red, start getting into split complementary colors, and they mute themselves. And I could go over it, that fluorescent red, you really want to come down with a white base. I can get that one up above the eye quite a So that one will be a challenge. So now, pretty simple deal. We're just going to come back with our fluorescent red. And God, what is it? Stand up. Everything's a little out of sorts here. First time back in a while, guys. Bear with me. I really don't know if I'm liking that fluorescent red right now. I don't know why. No, not really liking that fluorescent red. With several coats, and when you get these little white rings like that, now you got to use some detail here, but it's just some good airbrush control. You don't want to leave the white lines. But I am not liking that fluorescent red, so we're gonna go with a crimson red. Again, bad judgment call, but simple to fix. Let's blow some of that out. We'll come right back. Thingamajig. Much better. Didn't make a very good choice. See how you can still see some of that fluorescent, which ain't a bad deal, but I want it a little cleaner than that, so. Just gonna come around it. For a little detail cleanup, real light trigger pulls. Looks like we scratched our bait. We'll have to touch that up. We got to put a little black people in there. And the pineapple match will be completed. Slightly dip a nail. This is my preferred method, but a lot of other people paint them, but or use some other method. This one works just great for me. These are raised eyes, so you just want to kind of roll it around a little bit. Find the center of it. And there you have it. We'll do a little quick heat set on those eyes. And we'll dress that up with a little brown spot just to fix it up. Want to recreate. Being we got splatter, this ought to work perfect. Cover that right up. Tricks of the trade. All right. Just going to show you a little comparison to the actual bait. And you be the judge. I don't know if this camera will pick it up very well, but monitor colors affect all that, but I'm telling you that's about as close to the pineapple color as you can get without having the actual lure. And he did not have one of those, so we had to go from matching it from a picture. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed my comeback video, the pineapple shad pattern, discontinued bandit color, and got a guy in Oklahoma that really likes it. So anyway, appreciate you guys stopping in, checking out the video. We're going to try to get back on schedule and do some weekly uploads. Real job pushes me in every direction, but in the wintertime, we generally got a little more time, and I've got a lot of custom orders coming in, and I'm due mean some custom orders. So appreciate you. We will check you later. There'll be some good B-roll pictures here at the end. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Until next week, Green Country Baits signing out.